Okay, kids, well, I shut the camera off to find this spot. Sun is setting. Isn't it gorgeous on these mountains? Oh. Yep, view from bed. Well, happy St. Patty's Day from Dog Canyon, New Mexico. We've got a raining day from bed. Got my laptop set up there. I have good Wi-Fi. So I'm going to have a movie day. I'll talk to you in a minute. I got to get ready for the day. Let's just, is my lens dirty? Okay. A little bit of oh my god, I can't believe. Okay, so it's not even Mozart hair. Oh my god, tragic hair. Okay, it's a little cold this morning. I'm gonna get myself together and I'm probably going to just hang out at the library because the weather will be better. Let me fix my hair and come back. Okay, that's much better. Little quick fix my hair. Okay, so it's 38 degrees outdoors and 55 in the car. I've turned the car on, opened the curtains to let the heat come through. I love these cozy days. I don't get them very often this winter in the car. I think I had one in the Florida Keys. It's not going to be a movie day exactly right now because I like to take advantage of these raining days and go indoors. So I'm going to head back to the library today at Alamogordo. And I'm going to work on a video for you, as well as tie up the last of the loose ends on sponsors to the channel. I've got to sign some contracts and do some more communications with them. And I need to make a phone call to Fred. Hi Fred, if you're watching, and Libby. And just see if the products are coming to my post office box in Oregon. And then I'll probably get, if the rain doesn't subside, I'll probably get takeout food. I know of a really excellent Mexican restaurant there. And then I'll come back to camp. And then I'll tuck in for the night and just watch movies and catch up on my YouTube friends. You know, it's about once every couple months that I get to catch up on everyone's videos. Yeah, so there we go. Ooh, it's a nice balmy 77 in here now. Well, I'm slowly getting myself together. I'm in my pajama top still. So I need to get dressed, and it's not raining. Let me flip you around here. Let me flip you around here. It's just sprinkling outside. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not raining too hard. So I'll be able to hop out of the car and make myself a cup of coffee and head into town. Okay, good morning. Today's my first reality check of coming back to the West. I'm in the desert Southwest right now. It's the Oliver Lee State Memorial Park. And there's all of this dispersed BLM, which is pretty flat and easy to camp on. And the roads for four-wheel drive are easy to get in and out. Pop you off the tripod here and flip and just show you. Today's drive-through coffee. I have one coconut fritter left, thank goodness. So that'll be a nice breakfast snack. And it's too cold to sit outside to wait for the 9 minutes for the French press, so I brought it inside and I'll press it down in 9 minutes. Bed is made. Oh, so even VanLife Kitten can't handle the cold. She's totally passed out still. We've got the moonroof there above my head in bed. I am slowly making my way back to the West Coast. It's still getting hit with cold weather and snow and storms, and I am just not interested in that kind of weather this year. I mean, I grew up in the mountains of British Columbia. Let me fix my hair. Oh, is that better? Okay. Oh my God. Being from British Columbia, I grew up in snow every winter. Sometimes we'd get up to 18 feet. It's looking like a really good day so far. The sun is starting to come out, which is great because, let's see here if I can clear the view for you. Look at that beautiful view. Oh yeah, so I am getting some sun out there. I'm getting ready to plunge the coffee. Ooh, look at those clouds up in the mountains. Ooh, it's ominous. I hope it doesn't snow. Okay, let's get on with this morning. Cheers. Don't you just love that first sip of coffee in the morning? I am enjoying this cup of coffee even like 1,000% more this morning because it's so cold outside. As you can see, my nose is red, my cheeks are red. It's really dry here. I've been noticing that my eyes feel, dried out. Oh, the desert. My hair is amazing. It was amazing in Florida, and it's getting amazing again in the desert. It's a little bit dry, so I have to kind of work it a little bit more and put some oil in it. But enough about my beauty regime on the road, or my non-beauty regime on the road. Anyways, this is the wooden sticker that comes in this sticker pack, and this is one of the vinyl ones. They're pretty big. These are big stickers. I made sure to get the biggest size possible. And then there is the bougie glittery one. They're so fun. I've always loved those holographic stickers when I was a kid, and magnets and things. We got a nice big van coming down the road here. Let me flip here. There's an adventure rig. It's got a kayak on top and a bicycle on the back. Oh yeah. And theirs can stand up in their rig. Yeah. My yoga has become really good living in Ninth because I have to do a lot of weird contortionist bending and stretching, and I'm I'm the most flexible I've been since I was a kid. I don't want to leave this view because it's so beautiful. I'm just enjoying watching the clouds come in. Okay, we're gonna leave our little camp spot for the day. I'm gonna show you how this. Oh, you can hear the scratching on the doors. They're not gonna get scratched though. Oh, those tires are like going from flip-flops to hiking boots. This is amazing. The road's a little bit washed out. This is a wash right here, but I find if I stay on this side, it's no big deal. The catalytic converter does not scratch underneath. You could exit that way, but I'm gonna go this way because I've not gone on that road yet, and I generally like to walk ahead if it's looking rough and just walk the road so that I know the route that I'm going to drive. Okay, and then you come out onto the road here. And away we go. Good morning. adjusting back to the cold. Well, I thought it was going to be harder. Like, I really, really thought it was going to be hard, because when I was coming through Louisiana and Texas, it didn't get cold in Texas, but it got cold in Louisiana. And I was thinking, oh, I'm not ready for this. I mean, I like the cool air coming in on me when I have enough blankets on me at night when I'm in bed. But during the day, if it's windy, that's the part that gets me, is if it's really, really windy. I mean, we can't do anything in the wind. And it's just, I think it amplifies how cold it really actually is. So, but I'm doing okay. I have to add, I've got to go dig out my wool socks that are in the big drawer under the bed here. And I need to put wool socks on, because my little cotton summer tennis socks are not cutting it. And so my toes are a little cold. I am wearing my Crocs, my high performance footwear. Links are in the description. So I might have to I think I am going to have to put my winter boots on, but that's okay. I love wearing my winter boots. They're awesome. They're by Sorel. They're very warm and insulated, but yet they're lightweight on my feet, so I don't feel like I'm wearing giant boots or anything. But it just feels so weird to go from almost no clothing on to like 3 layers. when I've been driving around some of these little neighborhoods around the state park, I know the climate is really harsh here and hostile. The wind was really strong last night. I think I got a bit of a recording of it, but yeah, a lot of, I don't know if people are living in these places or if they're abandoned. And if people are living in them, gosh, I feel so much for them.
flip the page, give it some more, getting out of my way. I was hiding, bulletproof, forever waiting. Then came you. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought
Just getting ready for sunset. Oh, yeah. You ready for this? Oh, yeah.
head, trying to figure out. I was going through changes, where to begin, when a mountain moving revelation came marching in. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. Been a long time, baby, at an all-time low. Stick with me, maybe, don't let me go. Fell out of the roller coaster, crashed out, landed on cotton candy in your arms and survived. I'm still a disaster, rock bottom and below. I'm yours for the asking, where you go I go. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told I thought I was. Been a long time, baby, at an all-time low. Stick with me, maybe,
Today is the first day of spring in 2023. Oh, and it's finally warm enough to have a fire, so I feel very grateful for that. I have been wearing winter clothing. I have almost every blanket on board deployed onto my bed. I'm reserving one rump blanket for the absolute coldness that could overcome me at some point between here and west. I know, oh, it's getting warm by this fire. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I know my homeland is getting pummeled with horrible weather, and I am so grateful that that's not been my reality this winter. I've had cold weather coming east and unusual cold weather traveling south, but this is a pretty epic spot. The first day of spring, but also to me, it's like a new year. It's the first day of the year, of a brand new year for me. Oh my goodness. Happy first day of spring, y'all. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. The sun reflecting off the clouds this morning is absolutely exquisite. I'm so grateful and thankful that it's not cold anymore. Let's get a temperature read from a tiny element. Let's see. It is, oh, it's 55 degrees outdoors and it was 62 inside. We've got the coffee water boiling. Got my high performance footwear on with no socks this morning. Let's get this coffee going. Okay, just gotta wait 9 minutes. That's the magic number for the French press. If you have never had French press coffee, I 1000% recommend it. I have been drinking my coffee prepared the French press way for 35 years. I started when I was in my 20s. I think I was 21, living in a little cabin on Silver Star Mountain, and a friend of mine introduced it to me then, and I have been an advocate for it then. I'm happy to get the stainless steel containered ones now, because I think I went through at least 2 or 3 of the glass cases for the steel framed ones that you have when you live in a house. So yeah, this, oh my God, this is just the best coffee. I mean, look at these. Aren't these incredible? Oh, I love morning clouds. It's just before 7 a.m. and I sleep with my head facing east, and then this is where east is. That's the mountains up there. The sun is coming up behind it. I have been in this spot for a week and I love it here. It's so quiet, it's so peaceful. I think because the weather was so really cold and really windy the past 4 days, we even got sleet, which I think that's not super usual for the valley floor here where I am on. They got rain, which I'm grateful and thankful for the desert, because the desert needs it. So I'm thinking in the next couple of days when it warms up, there's all these cactuses and desert plants that will bloom. It's going to be so pretty. It's going to be a pretty drive to my next destination, which I'm not heading out anytime too soon. I mean, waking up to this, like, would you leave? I mean, talk about desert TV, folks. Oh my God. So good morning. Need to take my vitamins. I found this regime that I did all winter with my vitamins has worked. I've not been sick at all, touch wood. Ooh, touch it. And I've switched over to my allergy medication because I am heading back west. And last year, both Isaac and I were really sick with allergies last June. And so I don't want that to happen again this year. So I'm getting everything into my system now, as well as extra elderberry, because I know that one works. And for those of you that like to put your comments and suggestions in the comment section, I am a certified herbalist. I went to private herbal school. I also worked for herbal naturopathic manufacturer as tech support. So daily I worked on the phone with naturopathic doctors, helping them develop formulas for their patients. So I've got a pretty good background on how to take care of my health. I also have a wonderful group of practitioners that support me, and they're behind me back in Oregon. For those YouTube MDs, thanks for your suggestions. Being that it's so unprofessional if you are a doctor to put medical advice online without seeing the patient first. I think it's been longer than 9 minutes. You might be able to hear a generator in the distance. Oh, and I like coffee. The coffee in the morning. Oh, every last drop I'm going to squeeze out of you. Okay. And you know, I like it sweet and blonde. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, baby. Cheers. Good morning. Ooh, it's pretty over there. I want to show you what it looks like over there right now. Look at the skyline in the distance. Let's see if I can zoom you in. Look at that pink strip of the sun just peeking through the clouds. And the mountains over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that look at that interesting cloud formation like right there. Yeah, let's see. Come on, focus. There we go. Those are cool clouds. Take a seat on the tailgate. So this week, spending time in this area was mostly, I find having to drive consistently every day, especially through cities and big traffic, is super draining on me. And to honor my fatigue, I like to touch down in an area for a couple of days and just relax and really not do much of anything. I might just sit in the chair, stare at the mountains, stare at the sky, stare at the desert. Because I have an aggressive film schedule coming up here in a few months, when I return to Oregon, I'm trying to get all of the backlog of footage from Florida and then the stuff that I'm creating now in this epic spot, getting it all together, getting it like into the editing program, so at least it's sitting there and it's waiting for me to come and put the finishing touches on it. But the other thing that being in spots like this teaches me is that I am like 1,000% an introvert. And I know it doesn't translate across the camera to you because I'm putting my life on YouTube, and they're like, well, why would an introvert put their life on YouTube? Like, that's just dumb. Because it's easy. I'm very comfortable talking to the camera. I'm very comfortable putting my life online. I'm very proud of the life that I've led. I'm very proud of my accomplishments and the education that I've sought out and the careers that I've had and the investments that I've made that have been able to provide me. Those decisions have been able to afford me this life that I'm now living. So I don't take any of it for granted. Oftentimes I get comments on my channel about, oh, you poor thing, come and stay with me, you must be lonely, which I appreciate these kind offers to come and stay at your home, park in your driveway, have a meetup. But honestly, I'm actually very, very much an introvert, and starting this channel and then having the channel grow so rapidly and then getting out on the road and traveling, I love meeting people like one-on-one. If there's a big group, I'm probably gonna disappear and hide in my element. Oh, I'm not in my element when I'm in a big group. Now I am going to a big meetup this summer, the Pacific Northwest Elements meetup in Tacoma, Washington. It is on July 9th. It is at the LeMay Car Museum in Tacoma. It's going to be epic. I think because it's all about Honda Elements, and I am such a geeky nerd about this vehicle and this body style and this way of travel, that I'm kind of excited to get there and just talk nonstop Honda Element for like 10 days. Like, I don't get sick of it. I mean, I think if you have something that you're passionate about, you can relate to that. It must be getting close to 8 o'clock because the sun is just about to pop up over the mountain behind the camera here. Anyways, the past 4 years with me leaving my job, with my channel going viral, with the pandemic happening, me selling my house, me building out this rig, traveling across the country all by myself, has reintroduced me to myself, to my authentic self, and to who I am. So, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Mindy. This is my 2003 Honda Element that I've fondly named the 9th Element. I have lifted her and I have put a camper in her, and I'm traveling around the country finding new places and finding myself. So if you think that van life is out of reach and you can't do it, I am sitting here in front of you today in this beautiful spot in New Mexico at the toes of the Dog Canyon, the Oliver Lee State Memorial Park, doing it. And I've been doing it for 11 months. 11 months this month. Next month will be my 1 year anniversary. If you're thinking about doing it, just do it. And if you could also do me a favor, please hit that subscription button. Please turn on all notifications so that you don't miss any content. And if you want, I don't have a Patreon or members yet because I don't know what to do with all that. I feel very awkward, but I do have these bougie stickers. Sticker packs are available too for a limited time. There'll also be new designs coming up in the wooden stickers when I return to Oregon, but for now, I just have the wooden license plate. I have the lifted sticker in vinyl, and I have the license plate stickers. So if you want to support the channel, hit up my PayPal, put some money on there, your name and your address. I write a nice little personal greeting card, not a postcard, but you get a little greeting card from me. And when I mail it to you, you can look at the postage on it and you can see just where I am in the country. Insider information. So that's kind of like Patreon, right? I don't know. Anyways, this is nuts. So another way to help and support the channel is I do have an Amazon store. And the link is in the description as well. You click on that, go through there, see all the stuff that I post that I use in my car, as well as I used in my house when I had a base camp. And for the next 48 hours, whatever purchase you make, I get a tiny little commission from it. And I use that money to keep me going, keep gear in my car, and any other things that I need to get from Amazon. It's a huge help for the channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for showing up every week. I want to give you a high five. Okay. And again, thank you. Thank you for following me and, seeing how 9th and I are doing weekly. We are great. We're happy. We're a little bit dusty, dirty nugget. Just, gosh, from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Cheers. Ah, van life. So glamorous. Has anybody guessed what that is yet? Besides a cooler? It's awesome. There's even snails in the water. Oh, that feels so good. Oh my goodness.